See them taking their time, marching in with beaming smiles. Congratulations.
Okay, you got one for me. Program.
Just connected one now.
No, don't worry. I will get. We'll be using it. Okay, you are
Yes.
calling the names.
Yes. Okay. Just school and school of the
Parents and well-wishers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Babcock University, God's own university, enjoys God's grace. And as I told us earlier, relax, because we serve a God who is even a God of the weather. And you can see that same God in action. The School of Basic and Applied Sciences and the School of Public and Allied Health. The School of Basic and Applied Sciences houses the Department of Basic Science, the Department of Microbiology and Biotechnology. Congratulations to you, graduates of these departments. And you can see the graduates coming in, taking their time, marching in with great smiles. Thanking God, I believe, for a successful experience in God's own university, Babcock.
You follow the other side. They're bringing that podium here. You should go through the other side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's still the School of Basic and Applied Sciences and the School of Public Health, Public and Allied Health. These are 8 graduates of the day. Congratulations to you, parents and sponsors, and the graduates. Congratulations to you. In a little while, we will be having the Babcock Business School, the School of Public and Allied Health, the School of Basic and Applied Sciences are still marching in at this time. The School of Basic Sciences. This school houses the Department of Basic Science, Microbiology, At this moment, we are having this Babcock Business School. The Babcock Business School is marching in now. And the Babcock Business School is led by its school officer, Mrs. Justina Indian. Babcock Business School, ably led by the school officer, Mrs. Justina Indian. The Babcock Business School is the largest school on Babcock University campus. This school houses the Department of Accounting, the Babcock Business School is marching in now, led by its school officer, Mrs. Justina Indian. Congratulations to you, graduates of the day. We rejoice with you and your families here present, and even those who are unable to be here. Congratulations to you. Congratulations, School of Business. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you still have the Babcock Business School marching in. This school houses the Department of Marketing and Business Administration. Congratulations to you, graduates of Babcock Business School, and to your guardians, parents, and sponsors. Congratulations to you. In a little while, we will be having the Benjamin Carson Senior School of Medicine. They will be marching in also. Benjamin Carson School of Medicine is Babcock's own medical school. You will agree with me that indeed God has been gracious to these graduates, and you can see them coming in with so much excitement and joy. Congratulations to you, dear graduates and parents here present. Congratulations to you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Benjamin Carson School of Medicine is ably led by its school officer, Mrs. Ifoma Ayeni. Congratulations to the graduates from the Benjamin Carson School of Medicine. This school houses the Department of Anatomy, the Department of Physiology and Biochemistry, and at the same time, Medicine and Surgery. So today, congratulations to graduates from the Benjamin Carson School of Medicine. And you can see them marching with so much excitement and joy. Congratulations as you move ahead to make a difference. Benjamin Carson School of Medicine, ably led by the school officer, Mrs. Ifeoma Ayeni.
Until you are ready to march. Okay.
The Department of Anatomy, the Department of Physiology, and the Department of Biochemistry and Medicine and Surgery comprises the school called Benjamin Carson School of Medicine. And these are her graduates of the day. Parents and well-wishers here present, congratulations to your words as they march out to greater height in making more success. You will agree with me, as I said earlier, Babcock University is God's own university. And because it's God's own university, He is also the God of the weather. So be at peace, because we are rest assured that this weather is in His hands and He will control it for us. Congratulations, graduates of Benjamin Carson School of Medicine. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in a little while, we will be having the School of Computing and Engineering. The smiles of these graduates knows no bound. Congratulations to you. Babcock is proud of you, and I am sure you are also proud of yourselves. The School of Engineering, the School of Computing and Engineering Sciences is the next school that we'll be marching in today. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Babcock Computing and Engineering Sciences School is being led by its school officer in person of Mrs. Dogo Bawa Edafe. You can see a huge difference and comportment by the graduates of this school with so much vigor, enthusiasm, and great smiles. Congratulations. Graduates from the School of Computing and Engineering Sciences, Babcock University, congratulations to you and to your parents and well-wishers. This school was ably led by its school officer. This weather will cooperate with us because Babcock is God's own university. To guests who are just coming in, you're experiencing the procession of the graduates. We have had the School of Agric and Industrial Technology marched in, the School of Basic and Applied Sciences marched in, the School of Public and Allied Health marched in, Babcock Business School marched in, Benjamin Carson Senior School of Medicine marched in, and at this moment we are having the School of Computing and Engineering Sciences.
Can you see the person?
And now its graduate, God of the weather, is still alive. He has given us a very cool, calm weather. And this occasion will go very smoothly. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, for parents who are just arriving, what you are seeing happening is the of we have had the School of Agricultural and Industrial Technology marched in already, the School of Basic and Applied Sciences marched in already, the School of Public and Allied Health marched in already, Babcock Business School marched in already, Benjamin S. Carson's School of Medicine marched in already, and currently concluding this first phase is the School of Computing and Engineering Studies. What you have coming in now is a School of Education and Humanities. The School of Education and Humanities is led by its school officer, Mr. Alex Akalau. Congratulations to you, graduates of the day. We felicitate with you.
Good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to recognize the presence of the representative of the Vice Chancellor, Pan-African University, Lagos, Professor Olawale Ajayi. You're welcome, sir. It's my pleasure to also recognize Major General T.C. Ude, the Commander of Operation Safe Haven, Jos, Plateau State. You're welcome.
I don't give you name. No. It's a program that okay, you got one. No wala. No wala. No wala.
This is the School of Education and Humanities. And this school houses the Department of Religious Studies, the Department of History and International Studies. Congratulations to you, graduates of the day. The School of Education and Humanities also houses the Department of Languages and Literary Studies. It also houses the Department of Education. Congratulations to you, graduates of the day, from the School of Education and Humanities. In a little while, we will be having the School of Law and Security Studies. They will be filing in very shortly after the School of Education and Humanities. Graduates and parents here present, may I request that you sit back, relax, and be at peace, because the weather today is in the hand of God. That same God, the God of Babcock University, God's own university. For guest parents who are just arriving, what you are witnessing now is the procession of graduates. We have had the School of Agriculture and Industrial Technology filing already. The School of Basic and Applied Sciences filed in already. Babcock Business School filed in already. Benjamin S. Carson School of Medicine filed in already. The School of Computing and Engineering Sciences filed in already. And the concluding part of what you are seeing is the School of Education and Humanities. They are the ones coming in now with beaming smiles. And now we are having the School of Law and Security Studies. And this school is led by its school officer. Congratulations to you, graduates of the day. And I rejoice with you, parents here present. Congratulations to you. The School of Law and Security Studies is led by its school officer in person of Mrs. Esther Adetunji. She is the school officer of the School of Law and Security Studies. School of Law and Security Studies houses the Department of Private and Commercial Law. And you will agree with me that these erudite scholars coming in with so much confidence and vigor are bound to make legal difference within the sphere of the country Nigeria. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that the way that lawyers are stepping in is with great difference. They are marching in with rejoicing. Some are even joining the steps with great dance. Congratulations to you, erudite scholars of Babcock University, God's own university. To the guests who are just arriving, what you're witnessing now is the procession of graduates from the School of Law and Security Studies. This school seems to have more people smiling than any other. The labor of these graduates of 4 or 5 years, as the case may be, today is coming to a glorious end. So congratulations to you, graduates of the day. Graduates from the School of Law and Security Studies. Graduates from the School of Agriculture and Industrial Technology. Graduates from the School of Basic and Applied Sciences. Graduates from the School of Public and Allied Health. Congratulations to you. Your beaming smiles, indeed, is well recognized, and we felicitate with you today and your families. You can see them coming in. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, what you are experiencing is not a separation. Rather, these are folks who didn't file in together with their colleagues. In a little while, the next school that we'll be having is the School of Management Sciences. They will be filing in shortly. And that school houses the Department of Accounting, the Department of Information Resources Management, The School of Management Sciences is being led by its school officer, Mr. Uche Onwebuchilam. Forgive me if I murdered the name, but it's led by Mr. Uche. And this school houses the Department of Accounting. And you can see a match of transparency in accounting science. Congratulations to you, accountants.
It should be somewhere there now. ILD.
The School of Management Sciences houses the Department of Accounting and the Department of Information and Resources Management. You can see some steps of resourceful people, steps of erudite accountants. Congratulations to you, dear graduates. You will agree with me, and you will, from wherever you are seated, you realize that at a particular point it feels that there is a little go slow. What happens there is that a bottle of chilled Babcock water is served to this graduate of the day. That is our own way of saying to them, take a chill pill, graduates. It is your day, and you will surely live victoriously. The Babcock Management School has one of the largest departments, which is the Department of Accounting, closely followed with the Department of Information and Resources Management. These two departments make up the School of Management Sciences. You will agree with me that accounting steps are fundamentally different from every other step, because they have to make sure that the account is balanced. They have to make sure that the steps are balanced. Congratulations, graduates. Take it easy with beaming smiles and chilled Babcock water in your hand. Immediately after the Babcock School of Management Sciences, you'll be having the next school, which is the Veronica Adeleke School of Social Sciences.
Congratulations. Yes.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, for parents and well-wishers who are just arriving, what you are witnessing now is the procession of the graduates of the day. We have already experienced the procession of the following schools in this particular order: the School of Agriculture and Industrial Technology, School of Basic and Applied Sciences, Babcock Business School, Benjamin S. Carson School of Medicine, and the School of Computing and Engineering Sciences, School of Education and Humanities, the School of Law and Security Studies. And currently, we have the procession of the School of Management Sciences of Babcock University, God's own university. Parents and well-wishers, graduates of the day, sit back and relax, because this weather is in the hands of the God who owns Babcock University, God's own university. The School of Management Sciences houses the Department of Accounting and the Department of Information Resources Management. In a little while, we will be having the Veronica Adeleke School of Social Sciences. The Veronica Adeleke School of Social Sciences will be the next to march in. But for now, you are experiencing the procession of the Babcock School of Management Sciences. And as I told us earlier, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, that this school houses one of the largest departments, the Department of Accounting and the Department of Information Resources Management. We already have had the procession of other schools, and they came in this order: the School of Agriculture and Industrial Technology, the School of Basic and Applied Sciences, Babcock Business School, Benjamin S. Carson School of Medicine, School of Computing and Engineering Sciences, School of Education and Humanities, School of Law and Security Studies. And currently, you have the School of Management Sciences filing in.
Somebody to go and get names from there, but I also go down to the
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome you once more to the 14th undergraduate and 5th postgraduates, convocation ceremonies of Babcock University. We appreciate every one of you who is here seated. You mean so much to us. And then the Chancellor's Proecession. And thereafter, the convocation will be declared open. Prizes and awards of degrees will be taken. And then we can clang our spoons and forks on the dining plates and clink glasses of celebration. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. Who is saying? Who is here? The next school we are taking in the graduates procession are the graduating students of the Veronica Adeleke School of Social Sciences, and that procession is led by Mrs. Ayobami Adeleye.
The procession of the Veronica Adeleke School of Social Sciences is what is happening now, being led by the school officer, Mrs. Ayobami. filing in. And this department houses, or this school houses, the Department of Economics, Banking and Finance, the Department of Political Science and International Law and Diplomacy, the Department of Mass Communication, and the Department of Social Works. These are her graduates, elegantly marching in with great smiles on their faces. We felicitate with you, and we congratulate you, parents and sponsors, guardians, well-wishers here present. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, you may realize that it seems as if there is go slow at some particular point. What we do is to give them one out of so much that Babcock has in stock for them. A bottle of very chilled water. Very chilled water. And you can see them smile even as they drink this water to calm them down in this very solemn, glorious occasion. As I have said earlier to the graduates and well-wishers here present, relax and be at peace, because Babcock is God's own university. And as God's own university, He's still the same God who is in charge of the weather. And so we will have a favorable weather. Those beautiful coolers that have come with so much to eat, I can assure you, you will go back with them empty. Because the weather will not be a hindrance. In a very little while, after the Veronica Adeleke School of Social Sciences, we will have the procession of the College of Postgraduate Studies, Babcock University. Congratulations to you, graduates. I can't but imagine the feel on your faces and the great joy, beaming smiles. In fact, some have translated their smiles into laughter. And I can assure you to be at peace, because all will be well. The Veronica Adeleke School of Social Sciences is one of the largest schools turning out change makers in the society, with over 400 graduates from this school, which comprises the Department of Social Work, the Department of Economics, Banking and Finance, and at the same time the Department of Political Science and International Diplomacy. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. We can but rejoice with you. And of course, I will not fail but mention that also the Department of Mass Communication also is being housed by the Veronica Adeleke School of Social Sciences. Congratulations to you. In this particular order, we have had procession of graduates. The School of Agricultural Industrial Technology, the School of Basic and Applied Sciences, the School of Nursing, the School of Public and Allied Health, Babcock Business School, Benjamin S. Carson, and the School of Education and Humanities, School of Law and Security Studies, the School of Management Sciences, and of course, what you are witnessing now is the Veronica Adeleke School of Social Sciences. This school was led by Officer Mrs. Ayobami Adeleye. It is one of the largest schools, churning out over 450 graduates. Congratulations to you, graduates of the Veronica Adeleke School of Social Sciences, the school that houses the Department of Mass Communication, Social Work. Congratulations, mass communicators. Department of Social Work, the Department of Political Science, International.
currently going on is the graduates prosection, and we are still taking the graduates from the Veronica Adeleke School of Social Sciences. Let me appreciate the role, the dedication, the commitments, and the industry so far exhibited by some of our principal officers who have been on ground to ensure that this event progresses smoothly without any hitch. I recognize the Senior Vice President Academics, Professor Ihaichukwu Okoro. We love you and we appreciate what you are doing. We also like to appreciate the Senior Vice President Management Services, Professor Sunday Owolabi. We thank you very much for what you are doing, and we'd like to recognize Professor Sisi Nwosu, who have been here since yesterday taking the graduates through the preliminaries of what they are today now exhibiting. We thank you so much, Prof, for what you are doing and what you have done so far.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, what we are having now is the concluding members of the Veronica Adeleke School of Social Sciences. For guests, parents, and well-wishers who are just arriving, what we experience now is the procession of the graduates. Prior to the Veronica Adeleke School of Social Sciences, we have already had the following schools filed in and are already seated. They include the School of Agriculture and Industrial Technology, the School of Nursing, School of Public and Allied Health, School of Basic and Applied Sciences, Babcock Business School, Benjamin S. Carson School of Medicine, School of Computing and Engineering Sciences, School of Education and Humanities, and of course, the School of Law and Security Studies, School of Management Sciences, and currently, marching in with great smiles and beauty is the school called Veronica Adeleke School of Social Sciences. This school houses the Department of Economics, Banking and Finance. The school also houses the Department of Mass Communication. It also houses the Department of Social Work, the Department of Political Science and International Law and Diplomacy. These are the departments that make up the Veronica Adeleke School of Social Sciences. In a little while, immediately after the Veronica Adeleke School of Social Sciences, we will have the College of Postgraduate Studies file in. And after the filing in of the College of Postgraduate Studies, we will have the congregation procession, and then the council's procession and chancellor's procession.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have just witnessed the undergraduate graduate procession. Next is the postgraduate procession that will begin with the master's and postgraduate diploma candidates for the award of degrees. The postgraduate procession at the master's and postgraduate diploma level will be led by Mrs. Omolara Barreto. And let me tell you that the Dean of the College of Postgraduate School, Dean of the College of Postgraduate Studies is Professor Yakub Halisu. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the commencement of the postgraduate procession. And the postgraduate processional hymn is God of Our Father. And this is taken from the Seventh-day Adventist hymnal number 645. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful day, what a beautiful moment. All of us who are postgraduate students today, and for everyone who is an undergraduate candidate today for the awards of degrees and prizes. We'd like to congratulate every one of you. You have toiled day and night. You have come this far, and we are happy and we rejoice with you that today you are a success story. And for every one of you, we are sure, we have the confidence that your present is bright or your future is brighter. And that is why we are always in a happy mood here in this institution, because we know that whatever happens economically and politically, our future is very bright. Let me welcome you once more, all our eminent personalities who are here, members of the federal executives who are here present, members of the National Assembly here present, State Executive Councils here, members present, members of the Diplomatic Corps here present, members of the corporate world here present, our Royal Highnesses here present, every other distinguished guests here present, we are happy to welcome you, and we are happy to be part of this event today. We savor in every moment, and we are delighted at what we are witnessing. And I know that those of us who are seated and who are viewing what is progressing, we have a memory of how they went through similar rituals in their own time, way back in their days at the university, to be conferred with various degrees. I'm sure that this event reawakens in you fond memories of those years, those beautiful days, those very wonderful times. It's a wonderful weather that we are having today, cool and breezy. And so you are not going to break any sweat being where you are, gracing this event, watching keenly, and being an observer participant. We are delightfully grateful that you are here today and you identify with Babcock University. You made a very good choice by sending your words here, by being a parent of this university, by partnering with us, ensuring that we have the right atmosphere, the secured environment, beautiful location to train ourselves, to train our children, to train the students to become who they want to be. And really, they can become and will become whoever they want to be. Great men and women, outstanding professionals, internationally acclaimed, great men of wisdom, great women of identity, and men of power, and men of integrity, and men of high personality. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the postgraduate procession now going on. And let me inform you that we are having today an array of dignitaries Some are here already, others are joining us soon. More are on their way, and it is because this is a special event and it is taking place in a special institution.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, what you are experiencing now is a procession of graduates of 2016. We have had that of the undergraduates and the first batch of the postgraduate. What we have now, the doctoral graduates of Babcock University. And this class is ably led by the college secretary, in person of Mrs. Titi Layo Owolabi. You can agree with me that you will see that the way they take their steps quite differs from every other person. And when you look at them at a close range, you will realize that the color of their hair also fundamentally varies. A lot of wisdom has gone down into writing. Congratulations to you, the doctoral class of 2016.
They look extremely beautiful.
university is one thing. I'm sure one for you that you know what to be here. There's somebody already there.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this class is referred to as the Royal Class of graduates of this College of Postgraduate Studies. And you will see them taking some royal steps with royal smiles. Congratulations to you, Royal Class. And this class belongs to various disciplines. Among them doctors of animal science, doctors of Agric Economic and Extension. They all belong to the School of Agric and Industrial Technology. Again, within this Royal Class, a graduate from the School of Basic and Applied Sciences, doctors from the Department of Biotechnology and Microbiology.
It will interest you to know that among the PhD graduates is a foremost Nollywood actor, Dr. Alex Osifo. Dr. Alex Osifo is a PhD degree holder at Babcock University. In this class, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, is a senior advocate of Nigeria, Paul Ananaba. And there are several corporate executives holding top positions in international organizations who today are bagging the Babcock University PhD. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like us to appreciate them. Can we give them a round of applause? Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay, when it is, you understand.
Congratulations, distinguished men and women. Congratulations to you. You look so beautiful. You look resplendent. You look so exciting. And your robe is wonderful. And you are great in it. We love you. We love it. Before now, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we had a hewing ceremony on Thursday where this array of intellectual individuals were decorated with the insignia and robe of intellectualism. And here today, they are proceeding to the gallery to receive their certificates, to receive their degrees, to receive their award of honor. This is a momentous occasion. This is a memorable occasion. A wonderful time that will remain evergreen in our lives. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, that marks the end of the postgraduate procession, and the next procession we are going to have is the congregation procession. The congregation procession will be led by the exams and synod officer, and this procession comprises lecturers, senate members, head of departments, and professors of the university. Other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I will request that we all stand and remain standing as the council procession, which is led by the council affairs officer, moves in. Council procession, congregation procession led by the exams and synod officer. Sorry, you remain seated while the congregation procession files in. Remain seated. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this is the congregation procession led by exam and synod officers, and this comprises the lecturers, the senate members, head of departments, and professors of the university. And this is led by Mrs. Yadeka.
Within this procession, I can see bright faces of lecturers, Dr. Tete, the graduating class sponsor, closely followed by Dr. Okata. I can also see Dr. Makinde, and of course, the able HOD of the Department of Languages and Literary Studies, Dr. Solomon, is also here. School of Nursing, Professor Aino is also here. Are there nurses here? Beautiful, beautiful. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this is the procession of congregation which comprises of lecturers, senate members, heads of department, and professors. Of course, the director, Ellen G. White Research Center, Professor Adetunji is also here. I can also see the head of Department of Business Administration, Professor Sikia. HOD, Department of Accounting. Are there accountants here? Here. Head of Department of Public Health, Dr. Larry Wadu is here. Head of Department of Education, Dr. Onyiloye is also here. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, you must forgive me because I may not be able to call every name, but members of the Stallion class, I can see Dr. Dixon, Pastor Dixon as he's popularly called, coming with beaming smiles. Head of Department of Nursing, Dr. Folusho Jewale is also here. Head of Department Social Work, Dr. Laure is also here. Head of Department of Microbiology and Biotechnology, Dr. Aino is also here. Head of Department of Religious Studies, Dr. Efe is also here. Are there computing students here? Head of Department of Computer Science, Professor Wodele is also here. Head of Department of Medical Laboratory Science, Professor Ihongbe is here. Head of Department of Basic Science, Professor Adelodu. And that was a congregation procession, which comprises of lecturers, Senate members, heads of departments, and of course, professors. Very shortly, we'll be having the council procession. Thank you, Babcock Orchestra.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to recognize the representative of the Vice Chancellor, Al-Hikmah University, Ilorin, D.O.R. Ashuti S.O. You're welcome, sir. I also like to recognize Elder Emmanuel Manu, the Treasurer and Chief Finance Officer of the West Central Africa Division of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. You're welcome. Next, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, is the council procession. And the council procession is led by Council Affairs Officer. This procession comprises the deputy registrars, deans of schools, provosts, visiting pro-chancellors, visiting vice-chancellors, visiting registrars, visiting council members, and university orators. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, once more we'd like to welcome you to Babcock University 14th undergraduate convocation ceremony, 5th postgraduate convocation ceremony. A wonderful time to be here, a wonderful moment to share together, a great time to recognize that we are in this business as great and worthy partners, as collaborators in the development of manpower for this nation, as men and women who have joined hands together to uplift the status of education, not just in Nigeria, but in the whole of Africa. And we are proud to report to you, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, that Babcock University has been holding the torch of success, of greatness and power in the education sector in the whole of Africa. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the university is an award winner and is recognized globally as the Brand of the Year 2015, the only university in the whole of Africa in the education sector to be so recognized by the World Branding Forum of the United Kingdom as a formidable foremost institution of learning in Africa that has a very visible brand that is called a university. Can we applaud that? I'd like also to inform you that Babcock University for 4 years has been emerging tops in the Nigerian Bar Association exam. And in the exam, the students of the university has won several awards, some of whom will be presented to you today. In the area of nursing, Babcock University is the only institution in Nigeria that has been so recognized by an international nursing body in Africa. And we are holding our way forward. We have been marching forward and looking ahead, even in the area of sports. In the all-private university sports competition, Babcock University students emerged the best in conduct and in moral. They also emerged the top best 5 institutions in sports in Nigeria. Babcock University recently was mentioned in the South Africa Congregational Congress of Leadership Hall of Fame as an outstanding institution 2015. The president and vice chancellor of the university was inducted into the Congregation Hall of Fame. For 3 years, the Association of African Students Union and the National Association of Nigerian Students have adjudged Babcock University as the best run, privately run institution of learning in the whole of the country. Our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very fantastic program in accounting, and students of accounting of the university have won several awards. And we are glad to report to you, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, that some of our students emerged the best in accounting exam in the whole of Africa in the recently held exams. Can we appreciate them for that? In the area of debates, all private university debates, Babcock University has consistently for the 3rd or 4th time emerged the best. It's my pleasure, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, to commend to you Babcock University. Our postgraduates and undergraduate admission is in progress, and we would like to commend it, to recommend it to you, to recommend it to your friends, to your colleagues, and to your family members. Let me also inform you that the senior vice president, who is the provost of the College of Health and Medical Sciences, was recently inducted into the World Hall of Fame of Surgeons. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Professor Ihachukwu Okoro is a member, in fact, he's on the Hall of Fame of world-renowned surgeons. Babcock University is the only university in Nigeria with a permanent, stable heart and vascular center where heart surgeries and related heart ailments are treated. I'd like to request distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, that at the end of this event, you take a trip around the campus to see our facilities, what we have in place in the training of our students to make them not only effective but efficient when they go into the corporate world. Thank you. We'd like to appreciate the Babcock University Orchestra for the wonderful music they've been dishing out to entertain us. We appreciate you. We thank you. We'd like to recognize and welcome His Royal Highness Oba Michael Shonariwo of Shagamu, who is here with his Olori and members of his cabinet. Your Royal Highness, sir, you are welcome. We appreciate you. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Of Raymond Land, His Royal Highness Michael Shonariwo of Raymond Land. You're welcome. You're welcome, sir. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. We always have God on our side. If you were here earlier this morning, you would have noticed the cloudy weather, and I'm sure that some of us would be scared as to whether there was going to be downpour. But God has always been on our side, and today, right now, we are having a very beautiful weather, very cool weather, calm, fantastic, accommodating weather for this event. And it is because you are special. The event is special. And God rejoices when special people are involved in special events, when special people are doing great things, because He too is special, He too is great. Once more, I welcome you all. I welcome you to Babcock University, and I welcome you to Elysian. Elysian is a community with people who are highly cultured, very interesting, but fantastic individuals. It's a place you can come in and relax. You forget the hustles and bustles of the cities of the country, and you come in here and you have very refreshing moments. And let me now tell you that Babcock University has a guest house. This guest house is tastefully furnished, is cozy. It is a place you can take a time off to relax in. It has swimming pool, large auditorium for wedding ceremonies. It has rooms for lectures, for seminars. It has about 60 rooms, apartments. And it has an expansive penthouse where you can take time after relaxing with members of your family. And we have a great supermarket, a superstore, where you can get your household needs. But we not only manufacture, we not only produce intellectuals, we produce healthy foods for you. May I also recognize Professor Oladimeji Oladepo, the head of Department of Health Promotions and Education of the University of Ibadan. We recognize you and we welcome you. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for us to have the council procession. The council procession led by the council affairs officer. At the moment, we have our guests from Savannah University, United States of America, who are proceeding to the gallery. We thank you, we welcome you. They have been here since Wednesday. You're welcome, ma. You're welcome, sir. And some of them are visiting Nigeria for the very first time. Others have been here a number of times, and so it's no wonder having them taking photographs because they are seeing very interesting sights and listening to great sounds. You're welcome. Next, council procession. I'd also like to recognize and welcome Professor Lucy, who is representing the Vice Chancellor of FUTA, Akure. Mrs. E.O. Usendia, the Director of Inspection and Monitoring, NUC, is representing the Executive Director, Professor Julius Okoje, of the NUC. That is the Nigerian Universities Commission. We also have the Vice Chancellor at Adeleke University. We are pleased to have him here. We'll take further recognitions as we receive them. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we're still waiting for the council's procession to file in. And after the council's procession is the Chancellor's procession. As the Chancellor's procession proceeds, we will then request that all stand and remain standing. But until then, please remain seated and enjoy the moment, enjoy the weather, the beautiful weather, and savor every great moment that we are having today. My joy that all of you are here, our children are here, they are graduating, and our parents are also graduating. And they are not just individuals, they are not just personalities, but these are people of honor, these are people of integrity, these are people of a high personality, and some of the best you can have anywhere in the country. And so we'll continue to rejoice with you, we'll continue to felicitate with you, we'll continue to be happy with you. Today we will have the honor of having at least a state governor here who is coming to give a handshake to all our graduates. Council procession, please. Council procession. We would like to appreciate Tri-State Heart and Vascular Center of Babcock University that are putting something in place for us here, medical service. If you might want to know your health status, and they are here to provide that service free of charge. That is the Babcock University Tri-State Heart and Vascular Center. We also like to appreciate UBA for partnering us to have a very wonderful celebration today. We appreciate it and we welcome you. We welcome every of our other partners, the Parents Consultative Forum. We welcome you. We welcome the president and executive members of that forum. Council procession will enter any moment from now. Can we have some more music? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I like to make you meet the officers of the university. The President and Vice Chancellor of Babcock University, Professor Ademola Estayo. The Senior Vice President, Academics, is Professor Inha Echukwu Okoro. The Senior Vice President, Management Services, is Professor Sunday Owolabi. The Vice President, Financial Administration, that is the University Bossa, is Dafolo Runshon Akonde. The Vice President, Student Development, is in charge of our students, is Pastor Dr. Joseph Olanrewaju. Other officers of the university is the Registrar, Dr. Jonathan Siwonsu. The University Librarian is Professor Clara C. Okoro. The Associate Vice President Office of Institutional Effectiveness is Professor Constance Siwonsu. The Associate Vice President Financial Administration and Deputy Bossa is Dr. D. Adebawojo. The University Pastor and the Associate Vice President Division of Spiritual Life is Pastor Dr. Olutunde Ojewale. The Associate Vice President Student Development is Dr. Taiwo Williams. And we have the Provost Ikperu campus, where you have our School of Law and Security Studies, Emeritus Professor Isaac Agbede. The Chief of Staff to the President and the Vice Chancellor is Dr. Sunday Didam Audu. And the Provost College of Postgraduate Studies is Professor Yakub Haliso. The Provost College of Management Sciences is Professor Samuel Alao. Distinguished guests, these are the officers of the university, and should you want to meet with them or any of them at any time, their lines are open, their doors are open, and they are ready and willing to listen and take all your inquiries. No, I want to, no. Are they coming? Okay. The council proecession is now in progress, and the procession is made of deputy registrars, deans of schools, provosts, visiting pro-chancellors, visiting vice-chancellors, visiting registrars, visiting council members, university orators.
Council's procession is led by Dr. Patience Chioma, the Deputy Registrar. She is closely followed by the Dean, Benjamin Carson School of Medicine, Professor Barnabas Mandon. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, closely behind Professor Mandon is the Provost, College of Management and Social Sciences, Professor Samuel Alao. Behind Professor Alao is the Vice Provost of the College of Postgraduate Studies, Professor Michael Akpa. Directly behind Professor Akpa is the Provost, School of Law and Security Studies, Professor Emeritus Isaac Agbede. Right behind Professor Agbede is the Provost College of Postgraduate Studies, Professor Jacob Haliso. Behind Professor Haliso is the Dean, School of Agriculture and Industrial Technology, Professor Akintunde Akinsoyunu. Behind Professor Akinsoyunu is the Dean, School of Nursing Sciences, Professor Ezekiel Ajao. Behind Professor Ajao is the Dean, Babcock Business School, in person of Professor Adebola Solomon. Pardon me, please. Behind Professor Adebola is the Dean, School of Computing and Engineering Studies, Professor Chibueze A. Ogbonna. Behind Professor Ogbonna is the Dean, School of Public and Allied Health, Professor Atuloma. Behind Professor Atuloma is the Dean, School of Basic and Applied Sciences, Professor Stephen Fakonda.
Behind Professor Fakonda is the Dean of the School of Management and Social Sciences, Professor Patrick Enyi. The Dean, School of Education and Humanities, Professor Philemon Amanze. Right behind him is the Dean, the School of Veronica Adeleke, School of Management Studies, Professor Femi Ajayi. Behind Professor Ajayi is the procession of council members who are here. They are vice chancellors of other institutions here present who have been recognized way before their procession here. Redeemers University is here represented. McPherson University is here represented, and Prosena also University is here represented. Pan-African University, Adeleke University, Caleb University, all our universities here present. Please, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is the procession of the council members. Council member procession comprises of deputy registrars, deans of schools, provosts, visiting pro-chancellors, visiting vice-chancellors, visiting registrars, visiting council members, and then, of course, the university orators. In a little while after this procession, we will be having the Chancellor's procession. The Chancellor's procession. The Chancellor's procession, please. While the procession will commence, we will request that everyone within this arena to stand and remain standing while that procession will commence. We have been enjoying great music from Babcock Orchestra. Please, we can do well by appreciating this orchestra of the day. Thank you very much. I must commend the graduates of today. They have been the best and the most well-behaved graduating class ever. Thank you very much, stallions. Indeed, you have been exceptional. Well-behaved, calm. Even in this cool weather, they have behaved coolly. Thank you very much, stallion class. And of course, the royal class is not an exception. They have also been of the best of decorum. Orchestra, please, we will now have the Chancellor's procession. The Chancellor's procession comprises of the Registrar, the University Librarian, Senior Vice President or DVCs, Academics, and Management Services, the President Vice Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Vice Chairs of Babcock University Governing Council, other Principal Officers, Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Universities Commission, members of Federal Executive Council, state governors here present, members of National Assembly, former vice chancellors, chancellor, and university visitor. They comprise of the Chancellor's procession.
Deputy Governor.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to recognize representatives of the Ogun State Governor, His Excellency, Senator Ibekule Amonsu, is here represented by the State Commissioner for Education, Mrs. Modupe Mujota. She is accompanied by Mr. Ilori Taiwo. And at the right time, they shall be speaking to us. We also like to recognize Right Honorable Wakama, the former Deputy Governor of Abia State. Commander of the Officer of the Niger of the Federal Republic. We're happy to welcome you and to have you in our midst. And once more, I'd like to recognize every one of you. You are important to us. You are all special, individually and collectively. You are special, you are great. And it is our pleasure, and we always remain our pleasure, to have you as a partner, as a friend, as a colleague, a co-laborer, a co-trainer in this vineyard of the Lord. As we wait for the Chancellor's procession that comprises the University Registrar, the University Librarian, Senior Vice Presidents, Academics and Management Services, President Vice Chancellor, the Pro-Chancellor, the Vice Chairs of the Babcock University Governing Council, other Principal Officers of the University, the Executive Secretary of the Nigeria Universities Commission, members of the Federal Executive Council, state governors, members of the National Assembly, former vice chancellors, chancellors, and university visitors. These make up the Chancellor's procession. This makes up the Chancellor's procession. Our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, my honor and pleasure to recognize and welcome Proprietor and Chancellor of Adeleke University, that Adeleke Adeleke. You're welcome, sir. We thank you for always identifying with us and with the university. The maize is carried by Mr. Kako Mavala, who is the outgoing president of Babcock University Students Association. The Chancellor's procession is beginning and is proceeding to the gallery. Mr. Kako Mavala is bearing the maize. Here was the Babcock University Student Association's president. He's graduating today. He's receiving his certificate today, his degree, receiving his degree today. And next to him, the woman you see backing him is Professor Sisi Nwosu, who is the Associate Vice President, Office of Institutional Effectiveness, who has been here all day coordinating the procession, ensuring that everything is in order, steps are accurate, the lines, the spacing in between the graduates is same, is equal. There is no variation by any degree or dot. She has been doing that diligently and committedly since yesterday. We'd like to appreciate her. And proceeding gently and radiantly is the University Registrar, Dr. Jonathan Wosu. And
right behind the registrar is the university librarian in person of Professor Clara Okoro. She is closely followed by the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academics, Professor Ihain Chukwu Okoro. Behind Professor Ihain Chukwu Okoro is the President Vice Chancellor, Babcock University, Professor Ademola Stephen Tayo. Behind Professor Ademola Stephen S. Tayo is the Director of Research and International Collaboration, Professor Grace Tayo. Right behind Professor Tayo is the Pro-Chancellor, Babcock University, in person of Pastor Dr. Basi Udo, who also doubles as the President, Eastern Nigerian Union of Seventh-day Adventists. Pastor Dr. Basi Udo is followed by the Vice Chair of the board, Pastor Dr. Oyeleke Owolabi, who also doubles as the President of Western Nigerian Union Conference of the Seventh-day Adventists. Behind Dr. Owolabi is Pastor Dr. Francis Daria, who is also a Vice Chair and doubles as the President of the Seventh-day Adventist Church Northern Nigerian Union Conference. Behind Pastor Dr. Francis Daria is the Deputy Vice Chancellor Management Services, Professor Sunday Owolabi. Behind Professor Sunday Owolabi is the Vice President, Financial Administration, Elder Folorunsho Akonde. Behind Elder Folorunsho Akonde is the Vice President, Student Development, Pastor Dr. Joseph Olariwaju. Behind Dr. Olariwaju is the Chief of Staff to the President, Dr. Sunday Didam Audu.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, behind the Chief of Staff, Dr. Sunday Didam Audu, is the representative of the NUC, Mrs. E.O. Usendia, who is the Director, Inspection and Monitoring of the NUC, representing the Executive Secretary, Professor Julius Okoje. A great pleasure to have you here. And distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, next to her is the President, Nigerian Stock Exchange Council, Mr. Aigoje I. Imokwede, CON. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you the Abia State Governor, His Excellency, Dr. Okeze Victor Ikpeazu.
Right after the Executive Governor is the Vice Chancellor-elect of Clifford University, Professor Olwell Omionu. We also have in the procession the pioneer Vice Chancellor Babcock University, Professor Adekunle A. Alalade. Right behind him is Emeritus Professor, the immediate Vice Chancellor, past, Babcock University, Professor Kayode A. Makinde. We also have in the procession the former Pro-Chancellor, Babcock University, Pastor Dr. Joseph Adebisi Ola.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Mr. President, Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. We'll remain standing as we take the national anthem and the Babcock University anthem. The national anthem.